everybody, it's Samaya. Welcome back to my channel. I'm 46 years old and today I'm going to show you guys my nighttime skincare routine. My nighttime skincare routine is in two phases. The first phase is getting unready, washing everything off of my face, and then I'm going to sit in front of my red light panel, and I'm also going to use my high frequency wand for skin tightening. Then I'm going to just prep my skin with some added moisture, do an eye mask, so my skin will stay nice and hydrated until I'm ready to apply the rest of my products for the night. So tonight is going to be a retinol night. This is basically going to be an actives night. I do skin cycling. I don't use actives every night. And this is important if you are using prescription strength or medical grade skincare, if you're using stronger products like Tretinoin, also if your skin barrier is a little compromised, and if you are a little bit older and you have more mature skin. You don't want to use actives every night. So you want to use actives one night, and the next night you want to replenish hydration and strengthen your skin barrier. I also exfoliate once a week. Usually most days I'm using a gentle exfoliating toner, so I don't want to exfoliate too much. So I have on all my daytime products. Sunscreen was my final step, so I want to wash everything off. I love to use the Elemis cleansing balm. I do use cleansing oil, which you've seen in another video, but I'm loving the Elemis balm for a more luxurious feel on your skin. Take about that much. Gently rub it on your skin. Don't pull. This is really good for waterproof makeup, for eyeliner, for eyeshadow. I don't have anything on my eyes right now, and I do have to be careful around my lash extensions. It's so silky. Now I'm going to rinse this off, but I'm going to let it emulsify for a few seconds to loosen everything that's on my skin. Single-use towel. That cleansing balm leaves your skin really soft and smooth. My skin is pretty clean, but I do have to double cleanse with a face cleanser. Now I'm going to double cleanse with my Dermalogica Daily Glycolic Cleanser. This cleanser is really gentle, but gently exfoliates your skin with glycolic acid. Just gonna pump one pump in my hand. New towel. My skin feels so clean, but still hydrated and not dry. Now I'm gonna prep my skin for red light therapy. I'm not gonna put anything on my skin that's going to interfere with the red light therapy, like any oils or heavy serums or barrier creams. And you also wanna make sure your skin is free of anything that can cause your skin to become more sensitive to the red light therapy, like retinols or any other actives. I'm just gonna spritz on a little bit of organic rosewater spray. The panel is going to get your face, your neck, your chest, and pretty much any part of your body that's exposed to it. You can do red light therapy after you take a shower when your skin is nice and clean, but my preference is to moisturize my skin with oil and creams right after my shower, so it would interfere with that red light. So I'm just going to do my red light in between washing my face and taking my shower at night. I'm going to sit in front of my red light panel for about 20 minutes, and I'll see you guys after that. My red light panel is done. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I always feel that my skin looks a little bit more smooth and glowy after I do my red light therapy. Red light therapy really helps to build collagen. I think that I see that. Maybe it's because I've just been using it for so long and I'm very consistent with it. I'm gonna now hop in the shower. I'm gonna show you guys my shower routine and the products I use in another video. After my shower, I'm going to jump into my high frequency wand and a little hydration boost for my skin. Now that my shower is done, I'm going to use my high frequency wand. I'm going to use just the main attachment. This is how it looks. I didn't put anything on my face after my shower. In order for the wand to glide over my skin nicely, I'm going to use the Zip Golden Gel. I got this gel when I bought my Zip device. The Zip device comes with general standard the electric gel. The golden gel is a little bit more expensive, but it has growth factors in it. I like to let this sit on my skin for about 20 minutes or so to get that benefit from the growth factors. The reason why I use the zip gel is because it's a conducting product. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face. Another little pump. And right under my neck. I'm gonna turn on my wand. I like to ground it with my finger and then put it on my skin so I don't shock myself, and then I turn it all the way up. This wand really helps to build collagen. It helps to repair your skin, helps with acne, helps to tighten your skin overall, and it can also help with discoloration. I will use this for about 4 minutes on my face and under my chin. Like I said, I'm not gonna wipe the Zip Golden Gel off my face just yet because I wanna keep the benefits of that growth factor on there for a little while. I'm gonna give my skin a little bit of a hydration boost because I'm not yet ready to finish the rest of my nighttime skincare routine and apply all my products. I have a few things to do around the house. I have to do some cleaning up, some straightening up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use my Jenabelle eye mask. This is a PDRN eye mask, basically salmon DNA. I love these eye masks to use in the evening. I use a different eye mask in the daytime. That's in another video. It comes with a little tweezers and you just pop that off, scoop out an eye mask. And I love these because they're a 360 eye mask. They go around your whole eye. You really get the benefit of hydrating your whole eye area. I like to put the tab in the inner corner. After using the wand, you might feel like your skin is a little bit flushed because you did boost the circulation, or you might feel a little bit warm. So these cooling pads are really good to kind of help calm your skin down. These are the Cell Fusion C cooling pads. So I'm just gonna grab one at a time, and I'm gonna make a little face mask. You can put these any way you like. I just put them wherever I feel like I need some extra moisture. For your nose and chin, I'm going to cut one pad in half. I'm going to put it this way on my nose and this way on my chin. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes or so. You don't want them to get too dry because you don't wanna take the moisture out of your skin. My kids are definitely gonna make fun of me, but it is what it is. So it's been about 10 minutes and now I'm gonna just pull these off my face gently. I'm just gonna swipe them so I get all the product on my face. I'm also gonna swipe it on my neck. My skin is very hydrated, so I know that whatever I have to do, my skin's not going to be dry until I'm ready to finish the rest of my skincare routine. So now I'm ready for the second phase of my nighttime skincare routine. I'm going to apply the rest of my products on my skin. I mentioned that this is retinol night, so I'm going to use Tretinoin, which is prescription strength retinoic acid. It's much stronger than retinol. If you're new to retinol or Tretinoin, you need to start with retinol first so your skin can build a tolerance. After you've used retinol, then you can move into Tretinoin, so talk to your dermatologist to get prescribed Tretinoin. I initially started at 0.025, now I'm at 0.1%, and my skin does really well with it. I don't have any peeling or redness or irritation. So whether I'm doing a retinol night or a recovery night, I am going to use my SkinCeuticals P-tiox. This is a really good peptide serum that helps with deep expression lines. And a lot of people who stop getting Botox say that when they apply this, it's almost like they've done their Botox, or if they get Botox, it makes their Botox appear to last longer. Whether I'm getting Botox or not, I use my P-tiox. I'm not going to fill the dropper up all the way. I'm just going to put just a little bit in there, as much as I think I need right now. Be quick with it because it does run down your face. With this product, you want to kind of press it in. I always like to use a hydrating serum before my Tretinoin. And you want to use something that's pretty lightweight because you want the Tretinoin to absorb into your skin. You don't want to create a barrier under the retinol or the Tretinoin. Now that my P-tiox has absorbed for about 5 minutes, I'm going to go in with my Tretinoin. I'm just going to dot this all over. The reason why I'm putting it in so many different places is because it's a little bit hard to spread, so I just want to have good coverage instead of dragging it along my face. Okay, we're done. No, not yet. When you're in your eye area, make sure you don't get it on your eyelid, your moving eyelid. You just want to keep it on your brow bone. The tretinoin has absorbed pretty well into my skin. I'm going to let this sit on my skin for about 10 minutes. It's even advised by dermatologists to let it sit on your skin for about 10 minutes so that it can absorb into your skin before you apply any other skincare. As you can see, I have a little bit of rosacea. I have had rosacea off and on my whole life. I don't know exactly what causes it. Even though I do have a little bit of a flare up every now and then, I just make sure to use a good hydrating serum underneath, as well as a good hydrating barrier cream on top of my retinol. Now, I didn't notice that I had a little rosacea flare up when I was doing my eye masks and my cooling pads. If I had noticed that, I would have used my Zeo Skin Health Calming and pH Balancing Toner. This is usually my nighttime toner, especially when I'm having a little flare up like this. It smells amazing. It's super lightweight and soothing on your skin. So next time, I'm definitely going to use my toner. Now it's time to apply my moisturizer. This is by 8th Day Skin. This is my first time using this brand. I really love it. I think it's really hydrating, thick, luxurious. It has peptides in it. I think 3 different kinds of hyaluronic acid. This is a really good cream to use after you've applied your retinol, or even when you're doing your recovery night. And it has a little spatula with it. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Now that I'm done with my moisturizer, I'm going to apply my eye cream. This is a Zeo Skin Health Growth Factor Eye Serum. I love the little cooling tip. If you have lash extensions like I do, just make sure that you don't get it on your lash line. And if you do, just wipe it off gently with a Q-tip. For my neck, on top of my retinol, I'm going to use my Strivectin neck cream. I have used this neck cream for years. I've tried different neck creams and nothing compares. This has peptides in it. It's just the best tightening neck cream that I've used. And it really helps with those lines, those horizontal lines that you get on your neck. I also put some on my chest. Now I'm going to use my Laneige lip mask. This is literally the only lip mask I use at night. Even my daughter uses it. It smells super yummy. It leaves your lips super hydrated. When you wake up in the morning, they're very plump and soft. Now I'm going to lock in all my skincare with my Medicube Collagen Wrapping Mask. You don't want to put a really thick layer on because the thicker the layer, the longer it takes to dry. And I go through this stuff like water because I do use it most nights. I just put a little bit on the spatula and I gently rub it over my face. You don't want to rub it in because you don't want to disturb your skincare. Now for my nose, I use my finger. This starts to dry pretty quickly. As it's drying, try not to talk too much or make too many facial expressions because you don't want it to wrinkle in that position. While this is drying, I'm going to apply some glycolic acid to my hands. The reason why I'm going to apply it now is because glycolic acid needs about 10 minutes to settle in. So I'm just going to put that on my hands, and I'm also going to apply a little bit to my elbows, my knees, and my heels. So the mask should be dry to the touch, not sticky at all. When it's dry like that, the final step is going to be face tape. I've been using face tape for a while now. I've gone through different kinds of face tape. I don't like the face tape that's made out of a plastic because it leaves marks on your skin. I also don't suggest using silicone strips because that could also leave wrinkles on your skin. I like to use the tape that is for kinesiology. It's like a cotton stretchy tape. I use different shapes for different areas of my face. People have so many different ways of applying face tape. I'm not an expert at all. I just do what works for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a roll and I'm going to cut 3 pieces, apply the forehead piece. Face taping really helps train your face and your facial muscles, and it also helps smooth out wrinkles while you're sleeping. So if you're a side sleeper and you tend to scrunch your face, sometimes I might catch myself frowning in my sleep. So I definitely want to put the tape in those areas where those expression lines can form. So I'm going to apply it like right at my cheekbone. I'm going to stretch it about 20%, not all the way, about 20%. Breathe in, make your cheeks big, and then I'll show you what happens. Let go and pat that down. So what it does is it lifts your cheek. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can definitely feel that lift. Same for the other side. Put it right at your cheekbone, pull it about 20%, breathe in, and let go. After that step, I apply tape to my smile lines. So I sleep a lot more comfortably knowing that I have my face tape on. So if I do end up on my side or frowning, I know that it's not going to create deep lines. The final tape that I use is for my mouth. I use mouth tape because when you sleep, if you tend to open your mouth when you sleep, you are losing that oxygen and it dries out your skin. So when your mouth is closed, you keep all of that oxygen inside and it actually hydrates your skin from the inside and you sleep better. You end up snoring a little bit less. I don't snore, thankfully, but if you do, this might actually help. I cannot sleep without my eye mask, and it has little grooves for your eyelash extensions so they don't get all matted and flattened. Let's not forget our hand cream. I love this little handy dandy roller because I want to get every last drop out of this. This is the L'Occitane Shea Butter hand cream. Because you put glycolic acid on your hands, you definitely want to moisturize after because glycolic acid is an exfoliator. Even though it makes your skin nice and smooth, you definitely want to follow with the moisturizer. Final step before bedtime is to take my little strippy. This is made of L-theanine, melatonin, hibiscus, and valerian. All really good things to help you sleep. Trust me, when I take this, I have the most vivid dreams. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was my nighttime skincare routine, retinol night. Good night.